it looks like for now, I found the Naughtiest Gran Turismo clone. What? Oh, I get it. So it's like a whole different game. It's not
The
even
PlayStation 2 era may have been one of the most experimental times for the racing game genre. It saw the light of many new IPs, sometimes even by publishers who have never released a racing game before. Unfortunately, only a few of them made the jump to a sequel, let alone a full-fledged franchise, whereas many other racing titles from the early 2000s faded further and further into obscurity. One of these titles I decided to check out is called R-Racing Evolution, a racing game by Namco, who were previously known for their arcadey Ridge Racer series. With Racing Evolution, Namco wanted to get their feet wet into the simcade genre that was steadily increasing in popularity with titles such as Gran Turismo or TOCA. With this one, however, they wanted to add their own little spin on the genre. As such, R-Racing Evolution features several different categories of racing, and a fully fleshed out story mode told in very eye-catching CGI cutscenes. If you are at all familiar with the TOCA series, this one should feel very familiar. Only that this one is a lot more Japanese. For better or for worse. So, how did Namco's forte in the simcade genre pan out? Is R-Racing Evolution a hidden gem that deserved a sequel? Or did it deserve to be forgotten? Let's find out together.
Chat, have you guys seen all of those like really cool dating simulators that people play on stream? Should we do one of those? Would that be fun?
So, R-Racing Evolution. This is a game that was requested quite a bunch in my YouTube comments. Prior, I actually had no idea what this is. I was told that this is kind of like a game that has like
we're gonna do it.
Proper racing of like all kinds and like a bit of a story to it. It's just another one of those weird games. You know what I mean? It's just one of those weirdos, and I like weird games. I like weird and quirky games, and this is definitely gonna be one of them. Once again, never received a sequel. I think this was published by Namco. I'm not sure if they also worked on it, so I expect this to be...
If you guys haven't already subscribed to Big Daddy Dustin, you really need to get your life together. Bro actually makes some very, very thought out videos, and they're pretty hilarious as well, so make sure you go check out the broski.
Kind of like more on the arcade side, but I might be wrong. Yeah, either way, this is gonna be very interesting, especially we already have right there on the screen, so this is gonna be fun. But we have Racing Life here, an immersive, story-driven mode about Lorena? Is that a name? There are 14 chapters in all. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take us to get through this, but I assume quite a bit. Racing Life is definitely what I'm interested in right now. Let's go.
We have a male in his late 20s with head trauma and severe loss of blood. Prep the ER. We'll be there in 20 minutes.
Damn it. He doesn't have 20 minutes. Do it in 10. Don't you know any shortcuts?
You want shortcuts?
Where did you learn those moves? Do you race?
Well, yes, every day.
Perfectly normal paramedic attire, by the way. Nothing wrong here.
We've got a very important race today.
What?
One that we can't afford to lose. Do you think you could do a little overtime on the racetrack?
Awfully convenient. I don't know. But okay, we'll take it. Dead Tommaso Pantera Cup on Twin Ring Motegi. Oh, that's an actual track. It's certainly an interesting car. You don't really see this one too often in other racing games. Car settings. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, we're dealing with this here. Honestly, this is pretty impressive.
Nigga, this is a PlayStation 2 game? What?
This is a PlayStation 2 game, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Let's see how this is gonna be. Yeah, I definitely know this track from other racing games. Oh boy. Okay, so far so good, I guess. What's that bar? Oh, is that like a panic meter? Oh, dude. Actually ran into me there. There's a lot of radio messages going on. Graphically, I gotta say, when did this come out? Originally? I don't know, actually. By the way this looks, I guess 2002. Maybe it released in different years depending on the region. But I see a bunch of 2002s and 2003s. Okay, 2003 in Japan and North America. 2004 in EU. Okay, it is an old one, you can tell. I'm not sure why the car is shaking so much. It looks fine though. Like, the most important thing with these games, especially older ones, is colors and lighting. And I mean, the lighting is a bit flat, but the colors look nice, so this doesn't actually look too bad.
Doesn't look bad.
It's not something where I wanna like poke my eyes out, you know. So far, so
like GTA San Andreas.
okay, I guess. Yeah, the camera was kind of weird. I agree. The chase cam is a bit strange. I'll probably have to get used to it. RP acquired. Racing points, I assume?
No.
So what do we get RP for? Rank, fastest lap, good cornering, overtaking, drift time. When did I drift? Top speed, pressure on, max pressure, no collisions, no course outs, no braking?
5 years
You
ago?
get bonus points for not braking? That seems a bit dangerous. Honestly, I think in this race, I could have probably done it though. Okay, we obtained the Pantera.
Well, that's how I met Stefan. You see, Stefan had big plans for me in mind, and they started with some training in the basics.
Okay. We prepared some test sessions for you. In order to make the cut, you'll need to complete 2 rally courses in under 3 minutes and 14 seconds. It says rally?
Okay.
RSX type as a rally car. No way.
Wow.
Damn. Dude, the car models in here actually look pretty nice. Like, look at the
they look
reflections, man.
amazing.
Sparkle, sparkle.
That looks almost better than Gran Turismo. Yeah, front-wheel drive cars aren't the greatest for rally, but they exist. They're especially used for beginner drivers because they're fairly easy to handle. I mean, we have some backfire. Audio-wise, this sounds more like an angry hornet.
Drumline was it.
Dude, this is completely different to what we were driving earlier.
You gotta make
Like, that was
love to that
basically
drum,
just
boy.
NASCAR. And now we're actually out here doing some rallying. Oh boy. Hello.
75. Easy road.
But you actually have like proper rally callouts here too. This is pretty cool. I didn't
Chat, how
expect
many
this
of you guys have
because
seen
rally isn't
Drumline,
even
the
that
movie?
in depth in Gran Turismo. If it even is there, right? It's mainly just like a one-on-one race on dirt. Like you can't even call it rally really. This is actual rally, which is pretty sick. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Yeah! I was in already. Dude, I had 3 minutes for this. Wait, they gave me 3 minutes for this. I did it in like half the time. Maybe there's another stage. I mean, so far I gotta say this is super janky. Like the controls and the camera, you know, and the graphics a little bit, like this is super janky. But not like to a degree where I'd say it ruins the experience. Like it's just barely tolerable, you know?
We're having a movie night.
There's
you guys
another one.
disappoint me.
Question is, does the time total up now or not? Probably. So we actually have to drive pretty well. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's see if that was good enough. I don't know. I forgot what time I had before. I think it was like a 1:13 or so. So if you add these together, I think I made it. Yep. We still got 10 seconds to spare. Nice. Are we already in chapter 3?
Excuse me.
For this session,
It's
you'll be
crazy.
chasing
I
the
think,
car in front of you. This session won't end
call
until
it?
you catch it. Okay.
It's a late evening, so I think everyone has drifted into their bed away from their keyboards and are now relaxing to the sweet sounds of JoeNoJoseph. All right, back to the video.
We're already in chapter 3 and it feels like barely anything has happened. It feels like by the time we hit chapter 10, we're finally finished with the training. Guys, it doesn't get good until chapter 10. Just keep watching. We got 99 laps to pass this guy. Actually, that's not true. We have a time limit. We got 5 minutes, actually. Well, we got pretty close in the first lap. Think I'm not gonna need another one to pass my opponent.
Nice braking.
Yeah, great braking. Almost ran into the guy and spun out barely. Yeah, very good.
What can I say? That was just a great job.
What? Wait, I cleared before I passed. I just hit him. What just happened? Well done. Looks like you picked the best line through turns 1 and 2. Oh yeah, for sure. I just hit the guy and they let me let me win. What the? What was that? Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. Next race.
What? First of all, I just realized that the sound was coming out of the Discord section and not out of the desktop. I just realized that. That's my fault. That's totally my fault. Sorry about that, guys.
What the? You can't dress like that.
Welcome to the I hope they don't.
What the fuck? What's that? Okay, it's one of those games then. Alright, chapter 4, there we go.
I had to do that.
I'm also very interested in the plot
that.
now that I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, we can either continue using the MRS or we switch to the TT. Or we even have an RSX again. I kind of want to try the TT. Mainly because it's 4-wheel drive. We haven't driven a 4-wheel drive car yet. Ooh, where's this man? This looks nice. This track is nice. Honestly, so far all the tracks have been pretty cool. I gotta admit. Oh, I think I just passed Gina. I think it was the girl.
Oh, the question was, have you guys seen the movie Drumline?
Thank you. Great job. It's nice that
With,
we can actually
in
like
it.
hear the other drivers. Totally not cheating. Alright, weapon second. No, that's Gina. It takes a while to spook her though. It's not worth it, like I'd rather pass. Oh dude, you just can't see that corner
Okay,
until it's
there we
lanes.
go.
Honestly, so far I'm pretty impressed with the variety
Even
in
with a
racing.
4-wheel drive,
Like,
it's
I feel
insane
like,
that
we've
corner
done
comes up
something
that
else
tight.
all this time. Like we started with something kind of like NASCAR thing. Then we did rallying. Then we did some, you know, quote unquote hoplapping on like official race courses. And now we're racing through the city. It's pretty cool. All right, let's move on.
I soon found out why I got off on the wrong foot with Gina. She knew more about how GVI operated than I did, and she wasn't too happy about the reach of their influence. To her, they were ruining the sport, and I was their new mascot.
Chat, eyes up here. Eyes up here. Okay. And that's
You know me so well.
Why does it look so weird? Smiling, it's happy. It's a happy boy.
Oh,
Alright,
stop,
upping up
it's
the
so
ante.
good.
We now got the full Suzuka layout. 3 laps of it with faster cars. The cars here are really grippy. That's something I'm not quite ready yet for. Like the cars here, they have a lot of grip. Way more than you'd think. Like, you know what the cars sound like? They sound like what someone would imagine cars to sound like who doesn't know much about cars, you know? That's kind of what it sounds like to me. But the camera is definitely a little bit too close to comfort. I think like one cardinal sin when it comes to racing game cameras is when you can't see the full car. Like if the underside of the car is just kind of cut off, that's always a little bit weird. It's not really a problem if you use bumper cam, obviously. But I'm not really a bumper cam guy. I like seeing my car. Oh really? 15 seconds behind. Sure you're gonna do that. Alright, back here. Yokohama Street Circuit. Maybe we can try spooking her. I'll give it a shot this time. I'm too far away now.
I'm about to say Gina don't give a
It's
shit.
getting dangerous. I wonder how close you have to be exactly. Maybe
Gina
like 2
just-
car lengths? 3
Gina
maybe?
ready to go
So
for
now she should be
whatever.
freaking out. Nothing happened. I mean, maybe because she's like the main boss or whatever. Or like your main rival. She has a bit more composure. Or maybe that was just unlucky, who knows. Alright, sweet. Copped the 350Z.
That girl is good, but how will she do against the others?
Who's this evil overlord?
I want you to drive this. Yes, it's a Fiat.
Oh,
Hardly an ordinary one.
really? Yeah, that one's got some juice. Not just any 500, but a specially built and modified racing machine like no other. Why are we using this? Why are
Yeah,
others
like we
driving?
got all those fire cars. What?
Are you kidding me? What is this, man? Good thing I just increased the difficulty. Oh, that thing has grip for days though. What then? Okay. Yeah, sure. Let me just smoke like a bunch of like. Well, this is a C5R. I think that's Celine's up there. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Who will win? A whole hordes of GT3 race cars or one tiny Italian boy.
It's me.
Yeah, the gap is only increasing. God damn it. I'll use my advanced strategies. Check this out. gotta level the playing field a little bit. We do make up a lot of ground on these corners because we have more grip. But on the straights, we're just completely lost. That's what
How are you
happens when the
supposed to
engineers
win?
want to cheap out on on building a car. I mean, why you spend millions on like a Corvette or a Celine or I think those are Vipers up there? I mean, you can just get a Fiat 500, engine swap it, take everything out, add a roll cage, boom, there you go. Easy peasy. Let's go, attempt number 2. That might put us in first. Ah, not quite.
Oh,
We
Silva
have a
not
lot more grip.
playing.
Look at this.
Oh yeah,
We're
bye bye.
incomparable.
Bye bye.
Oh shit.
Come on.
I'm not sure if I was able to do this if I didn't cut the final chicane though. Alright, well that was stupid. I want to switch teams. Can I do that? I want to drive one of those Celines, man. What a cheapskate. Yeah, that's your fault, my guy. You put me in a Fiat 500. Oh boy, there's the other Viper coming in. Don't think I need to cut anymore, but I will. Alright, that was stupid. That was honestly just stupid.
That's the only way you can win is if you cut the corners.
Ow.
Like I don't
What
even
in-
understand how he got that.
Doesn't this look weird to anyone else? The best car acquired. Let's go.
You must be Eddie.
Shit, it's Eddie from Underground.
No, no, and no!
Now we're actually using some proper rally cars.
Damn, turn
Ooh,
down.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Liveries aren't like super official though. They're only like inspired. I think I'll
The
go
chat's
Subi.
like he's trying
Or you
so
guys all
hard
want
not
the
to stare
French car.
down.
What is wrong with you? I don't want to break down in the middle of the stage, dude. Alright, so this is also on hard. I don't know what our target time is here.
Suck him up.
Nice. Okay, that was nice. You can actually properly weight transfer, I realized. It's kind of finicky, but it works. Oh, fuck.
What does that even
pissed
mean?
it. No, I pissed it away.
Weight transfer?
It's really hard on hard difficulty, I gotta say. I wish there was a difficulty between normal and hard. Like, hard seems really difficult. And normal seems a bit too easy. I do feel like there's some kind of like magnetism going on to the walls. I feel like when I get close to the walls, something's pushing me away from them. You see what I mean? I wasn't steering there. I'm not sure if that's some kind of assist that I forgot to disable. But yeah, something I noticed just now. Yeah, I'm fine with just doing medium for now, honestly. I think hard is a bit too sweaty. Right now, I just want to see the story. And the plot. The plot. Ooh, that seems like a different one. The second stage is a gravel course. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. Certainly less grip. Ooh, let's go! Nice. Yeah, I need to step it up though. Thing is, I feel like drifting is kind of slow. Alright, managed to move up. Nice. Can I fall off? Okay, you can fall off here. And you can just continue? Okay, it's definitely slower. Okay,
Where you
wow,
been
interesting.
At, Spree? Of course I'm live, gang. You didn't get the notification?
Cool. I didn't know that was possible. I thought it would just either reset me or I'd hit an invisible wall. But no, it's actually like an alternative path. That is slower because you fell off the bridge. But that's kind of cool. Oh god, can I also fall off here? What? Okay, where am I? Alright, we're back on track, I think. What was that? I should have 360, man. Oh, now I'm dropping places though. I think this one I will have to
Were
redo.
you HIV positive or
is
no?
bad, but we did nail the first 3 races, so let's see where that puts us. I'm not sure if the time is added together or if this is like points based. Let's see. Okay, the time is actually properly added together, like in proper rallying. So we're still at 10 minutes actually. So we did win after all. Nice.
She's a beauty, ain't she? Here she is, after the Suzuka.
I'm betting on her.
Yeah, I think she can do it. Double my money.
Dude, I feel like this would have been such an interesting game back in the day.
Japanese people back then thought Americans were like. Drag race? Okay. Surfside USA.
Bro
We
said
need to
I was
win
scared.
all 3 races in this event. You may not be familiar with nitro and power braking, but do your best as usual. What the? Charger GT500.
Oh, you
so that
get
one has more
nitrous.
horsepower and that one weighs less. Okay, I already see a bunch of families in the chat. You already know. I feel like for drag racing, I want to use manual though, right? Drag racing in automatic is super lame. Fully press and hold
Have
the
you guys
brake.
seen all of the
Release in
Fast and
time with the
Furious
go
movies?
signal.
Well, that's a good question.
Okay, I was a bit late. How do I shift? That's how I shift.
Oh my god.
Okay. I was pretty bad. Nitro? Oh, let's go! I was too late. This is actually Fast and Furious, man. We needed to win all 3 races. In other words, it's over. Okay, let's just
That's
try
kind
it
of
again.
smart though. Not the newest one.
What? Why? Why? You actually have to hold the brake? What difference does it make? What difference does it make if I hold the brake or the handbrake?
Yeah, it doesn't make any
I'm still in
sense.
the fucking spot. What is this shit? Let's go. Okay,
Now
only
click
4
it.
gears. Hey! Family wins! That's kind of nice though, I like it. It's cool. I wonder if I can use this car in other types of racing too, or if this is
It's because
just
it's a great
exclusive
movie.
to drag racing. I assume it is only a drag racing car. Oh no! Oh no! Dude, I have my button on the kill switch. What the fuck?
I'm about to say, well,
Dude,
this can't
are
be
you,
legal.
What is this game, dude? What is this game? What is this game?
It's like,
I can already
I feel like
imagine
that's like
the fucking developers going to the publisher and being like, oh yes.
everybody that experienced that game, literally the, what do you call it? This is, I'm pretty sure all the developers of GTA were like, you know what? They were on to something here.
Trust me, this shower cutscene, this has to be kept in. It's essential for the plot, guys. It's essential. Every racing game needs a shower cutscene now. Can already
What was that? What was that noise?
imagine how that conversation went. Fucking Japanese games from the early 2000s, man. Ooh, Calisonic Skyline? Yo, let's go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, why does it look so weird?
It has
What's that
potential, man.
font?
Hopefully
What the
they
fuck
don't
did
ruin
do?
it.
Supra and then NSX. That's some cool cars, man. I kind of want to go for the Supra. But this is a fantasy track, right? Oh, is this one real? I haven't seen this one before. It's real? Oh, okay. Doesn't happen too often anymore that I find new tracks that I haven't seen before. But then again, I don't actually know too many tracks in Australia. I mean, I only really know Bathurst, if I'm being honest. I learned something new today. Is that an M3? Holy shit. Nice. Main car racer, it's real. You gotta place ticket?
I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought that they like made tracks like right before the races. I didn't know that they had like just tracks out there like that were just always there. In my head, I thought it was like if they were about to have a series, they would like build the track and then like that would like bring people to the area, almost like how they do events like you know, like World Cup events and stuff like that. I never knew, because like where are these tracks at? Like I feel like I've never, in all of my years of traveling, I've never seen like just tracks before. I've never seen that.
Wait, what?
I want to see second.
Like I've never seen like a interstate exit that's like, oh, this is gonna take you to so and so track. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen that.
Oh, what? Why? Okay.
In Abu Dhabi?
Sure. That's some bullshit. Okay. This has been manipulated, man. Dude, he's just gonna spin out. I'm not gonna be second because this guy's gonna spin out in the next corner. Is he? And I spun out as well? Fuck. Wait, who's coming up? Oh god. Okay. So I have to be second exactly, which is not easy because they're all so close together.
Do you seek them out?
No.
No.
Okay, please pass. There we go.
You got me there.
Okay. What? What is this nonsense? Yay, I got second! Good, that's the result we're looking for. It's not about winning or losing, it's about pleasing the client. Fuck off. It doesn't even matter because I still won the overall
so
championship.
They're like out in the country.
It doesn't even matter. Man, this has to be the most realistic depiction of racing I've ever seen. Where the race engineers actually tell you to slow down, man. Too real.
You know, Renna, there was a time when I had my own team and didn't take orders. Next weekend, I'm putting on a completely independent race, and I was hoping that you'd be able to participate. It'll be a nice change of pace from the pressure of the team.
Vacation? Dude, if there's a beach scene, I'm gonna lose my shit, man. But I miss racing games with stories like this.
Oh, it's
We don't
coming.
really get those too often. I think most recently we had Grid Legends, but I mean that one was okay, I guess. I wasn't really a fan of the way the story was told. Like these like weird interviews mainly. Wasn't really my cup of tea. I don't know about you guys, but I'd love to see more racing games trying out stories. At least as long as they're not as dog shit as Unbound story.
So they don't like check the tracks before they send the cars out there? You're saying that a car just drove over a manhole cover? What am I saying? A car drove over a manhole cover and was just ruined? That's insane.
But it's always a nice little extra, you know, that makes the game just a little bit more memorable. Especially if it's a good story, you know. True. I didn't even think about that. We might be playing as the first female protagonist in a racing game. That's something I didn't even think about. Because most of the time you don't have like a protagonist in a racing game. You're just yourself, basically. But
Yeah.
this might be the first racing game we're actually playing as a female character. That's something I didn't think about yet. Stop it with these camera shots!
Jesus.
Man. Oh, I'm gonna film the microphones. Yeah, I'm gonna film the microphones. I see your bullshit, man. I see through this bullshit. Like, they're not even trying to hide it anymore.
Well, okay, Renna.
Damn, they made her
She
thick
seems
as
to be on
hell.
edge today. This could be your big break. Defeat her here and aim for the championship. Chat Celino as Celino M3. Celine. This thing is really hard to control. I gotta say. This one oversteer is really hard. And the thing is, once a car oversteers, you can't really get it out anymore. Like, it kind of locks up. Like, there was nothing I could do there. This car kind of sucks, honestly. I'm gonna give it another
It's hard
try.
to control, it
I think the
looks like.
M3 may have been a better choice. I mean, it is MR, so I suppose it kind of makes sense. But
I remember like the reason why I always hated Gran Turismo and like Forza and games like that is because you actually have to drive. You can't just like I never was the type. I that's why I loved Midnight Club and all that, because you could just stay on the gas. Like you didn't have to know how to like brake around turns and like do anything like that. Like you could literally just crank that hoe to the nines and go however you wanted to go. I was always so bad at like real racing games just because you actually had to race. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like one
Midnight Club Dub Edition. Don't even get me started.
the car decides to go in one direction. You can't really get it out anymore.
All right, he's out of your slipstream.
It's so funny how they comment on slipstreaming when I don't think that's a mechanic here. Like I noticed that earlier. Like you don't really get faster when you're in a slipstream. Neither do the opponents.
That guy in the orange suit just standing there?
An F1 GTR, very nice. All right, I'll just take it easy for 2 more laps.
Man, his car knowledge is insane.
What did I just say? Oh yeah, thank you. I'm aware. Perfect way to brake. Dude, way too late. Get into a slide. Oh shit. And then get stuck. It's fine, it's fine. I guess we're already hitting the
Need
last
for
couple of
Speed Hot
chapters here.
Pursuit. Oh,
wait, there's
dude.
4 rounds? Oh god. Guess we have a lot more coming up. I'm glad I picked the most unstable car that I've driven so far for this. Oh, this car, man. This is gonna be such a pain. 4 races, 5 laps each with this thing.
Terrible.
Just really gotta take it easy, man. Nice and easy wins the race. Especially with this thing. Like, this thing already has more than enough power. I don't really need to worry about pushing super hard.
I literally slammed my PSP into the ground so many times.
Goes colossally
playing Midnight Club Dev Edition.
I don't have
it's
to
insane.
win every race, I think, since it's like a points-based tournament, right? So I guess getting a second here and there is fine. Ah, yeah, we really don't want to do that. Like the super late braking, the car is not handling that well. Like the super late corner braking, and also curbs. Fuck. The difficulty right now feels just right. I'm still on normal, and I think the game naturally gets more difficult over time. Not just because the cars are harder to control, but also just generally with the AI. Like I think you're fine playing on hard for like the first 4 chapters or so.
Bro said my pronouns are car/truck.
So after that, I would probably put it to normal. Wait, what the fuck? Excuse me?
With 1,000 viewers?
Holy shit! Jimmy! You've joined us at the best game. The absolute best fucking game I've seen in my entire life. A Boomer game. You know! Jimmy knows! Jimmy knows, let's go. The next race is the final in Monaco. Oh no. No, not with this car, man. I'm glad I won all the other. Oh no! Not with this car, man. Not with this thing. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Of course, rich in history.
There's no way that fucking car went throughout the entire race without pit. We're on Monaco, man.
And tradition.
I cannot fucking believe it, man.
Well, am I glad I won all the other races? Oh boy, that's gonna be a pain. But at least we see a new track. I feel like the tracks have already started to repeat themselves fairly often. You can cut the chicane after the tunnel exit.
He got 450K. There's no way. There's no way. How? They only give the winner $10,000. That has to be a joke. There's literally no way that's real. There's no shot. That's crazy.
What? It's not blocked off?
Yeah, I heard him say that Ginge leaked it, but I never found the clip of Ginge saying like how much it was. But I can't believe 400K. I could never. Because if that's the case, they would have had to change the prize money to 100,000. Like imagine on the back end, you're paying somebody $400,000, but they only can win 10K. Like that seems crazy. That seems crazy, bro.
Yeah, I love this corner. I love it so much. Now you can cut a little bit, yeah. Okay, that makes this track at least
like. They probably made a total of like, if we're not counting like the clothes that they sold or whatever period, if we're only counting like viewership on the video, you got to think they were only getting like 1 million views a video, right? So like, come on, bro. Like that's barely, that's like, and then it's like Foot Asylum, they are about an hour long or so, but still that's like 45K to like 50K a video. Like, there's no way, bro. There's no way they made that much money. Like, there's no way. There's no shot. That would be insane, bro.
5% more sufferable. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the camera does not help at all. You really can't look into those corners here, especially like the slower ones. Like here, like I don't like this game. Thank you for watching. Because it has good physics.
I don't like this game.
Handling or like the driving is jank as fuck. Like straight up, the driving is super janky, but it just has a lot of cool and interesting ideas, you know, and has its own unique style. It's not something that I would play all day, but you know, just for checking it out, I think it's pretty neat. Especially because it's fairly short too. At least the story mode is. All right, final turn coming up. Honestly, it wasn't even that bad. Once you kind of get used to the track and everything, especially since you can cut that one chicane in the middle. So it wasn't even that bad. We won the championship, defeating Gina using the same type of car she used to prove to your superior driving skills. Congratulations. She even used an F1, which I think is probably better than mine. Classic cars. I do not want to drive this thing again.
Never.
I had enough from this thing earlier.
Please don't use it. Oh, that was cool. What was that?
Oh yeah,
What
that
kind of
thing
car
does
is
not.
that?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that thing does not have anywhere near the grip the Celine had. Oh shit. Okay, I need to like. I drove the Celine so much just now that I'm
Lancia?
not used to this at all. That's gonna take quite a while to get used to. Going from like a super mega race car we just drove for like half an hour, dude. God damn it, to something like this. That's gonna take me a while to get used to. No, damn it. Especially like you can't catch these cars anymore, man.
Imagine somebody came out with a game chat to where if say you like knocked the computer like that, imagine the computer could restart the race and be like, nah, hold on now, I didn't get a good turn. And then all of a sudden like your game just goes back and it's like, all right, let's start over, lap 1.
It doesn't matter how early you counter steer. It really does not matter. Once the game decides you're going into a slide, you will go into a slide. And there's nothing you can do against it. Alright, we need to do a little bit better. And we're doing a little bit better, I mean we need to cut a little bit more. I think we just have to be a little bit more gentle with the throttle. Even more so than with the Celine. What a great result.
I never thought I'd be doing this, but I'm leaving GVI to go independent again.
So, they want to leave the family. Well, I'm always willing to give upstarts a chance. So let them race for their freedom. But if they lose, they'll find out.
Chat. Come on. Read it. Read it. Read it. Unblur. Okay. Mother is asking how much longer we're gonna be on. Last video chat. She's gonna shit a brick, and we can't get kicked off late night streaming. We can't get kicked off this late. So last video, dude. Last video.
Out what we do with traitors.
Don't worry, we'll be back on Discord early tomorrow morning, I promise.
GVI's condition is that you win this 10-lap race. It's going to be tough, but we know you can do it. Win the race. Alright, so I guess we want to make it independent. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm taking the
first thing I said. I said last video. Sorry,
ending with a bang. That's also where we started. This is where we had our first race in the Pantera. Coming full circle here. This track is really good for farming RP. Basically,
I'm literally
getting them all the time for
I don't
doing high
understand.
speed. Actually, what this game reminds me a lot of? The Tokka series. I didn't play that many of the Tokka games, but I think they were sort of similar in that regard, where they had like a whole variety of different types of racing. You know, you had a little bit of rally, a little bit of Le Mans, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like, it was like a greatest hits album of racing. And I think this is kind of similar, although it gives you like a smaller slice of racing. And instead it's like a bit of, a bit of story, a bit of dialogue, a bit of life. I think Tokka 3 was fairly similar in that regard. Hey, there we go. That's it. That was the final race, I think. Unless there's multiple rounds.
Thanks, Shaq.
No. 2 months later.
Nice move on that last corner, Renna. You almost had me.
She does not wear a bra, by the way.
I'll get you next.
She does. She doesn't. What's up with that?
Hey, you've got plenty of time.
I'll be taking first in no time.
First? Don't you mean second?
We'll see about that, Gina. I'll show you and GVI what an ambulance driver can do with a little hard work.
What rating? 12. 12, my guy.
Unsuitable for anyone younger than 12.
Yeah, I mean, it was the early 2000s. People were just overrelaxed, I guess. Alright, there we go. That's the story more
Was it
wrapped up. It was
12?
kind of cute. It wasn't
12
super
out of
long. I
what?
mean, we finished it in like 3 hours, I think. That's pretty cute. I liked it. It's like a short, sweet little story mode with jank as fuck racing. But you know, it's kind of nice, I guess, for an afternoon. Yeah, I mean, the story itself was kind of whatever. I mean, there was.
He put a 4-hour game in a 32 minutes. Nah, some people are good at editing these videos, bro. This is crazy.
Really that much happening in the story if you really think about it, right? Like I think half the cutscenes you could probably cut out and nothing would really change, right? But I'd still prefer a story like this over whatever the fuck the last few Need for Speeds were trying to tell, honestly. Shower scene included. And then there's
Janky means like, you know, when you like, you ever seen like a meme of somebody who like uses like a screwdriver to start their car? Or like people who have like I don't know, just like janky is like when something is like rigged. Like you ever heard of a nigger rig? It's like that. Like when somebody nigger rigs something. You ever heard of that? I don't know. Hard to explain. You ain't never heard of nigger rigging? Really?
There's also the event challenge, which I still want to look into. We're not gonna dive too deep into it, but I do want to know what this is about. So we do have a lot of RP, which we got from the story mode, which is honestly, I think that's a cool concept. You have like a small little story mode, right? To just kind of like introduce you to the game and just entertain you for like a couple hours. And then you take the rewards you got from the story mode into like a much grander career. I think that's a really good concept, honestly, that I wish we would see more often. So we can just take the existing cars, but I kind of want to buy something new, I think. Let's get the RSX. We had this one earlier in Rally, I think. So what can we do here? Oh, okay, so you can just straight up upgrade performance.
So it's like an actual word? Yeah,
weight.
you could say.
Okay. Let's lower the weight a little bit. It's actually, the upgrade is very minimal, by the way. Like, look at this. We gained 4 horsepower.
You could totally say
it. And lost less than 50 pounds. That's a bit of a joke, I gotta say. Alright, let's try the extra mode. Oh, yeah, you're right. You actually have to buy access to events. Interesting.
Your whole
so we're on the
sounds
drag
like
strip.
a fire, homie.
Do I have to brake? It's a fucking license test. Oh no, man, nah.
What is that?
Don't bring up my PTSD. Nah, get me out of here, man. Especially like that was a bronze. Dude, it's license tests, but you use your own cars with upgrades. So not only do you have to do this perfectly, but you also have to bring the perfect car. Oh my god, get me out of here. That's the worst idea I've ever seen. Oh no. Nah. Okay, I guess it's nothing too special. We've seen all of this before. I'm just wondering if there's any tracks we haven't seen yet. Or if they showed off everything in the story mode. Yeah, I think we've seen all of these. Yeah, those are the drag strips. A fairly low amount of tracks, if you think about it. Honestly, to me, this really feels like a proof of concept, almost, this game. Of what they actually wanted to do, right? It feels like if they made a sequel, it could have been much better. Like, just expand the story, make it a little bit longer, add more cars, add more tracks, improve the handling a little bit. I think a sequel for this could have been awesome, honestly. Like, I see a lot of potential in this game. And, I mean, to an extent, we've kind of seen something like this in with other games, like TOCA 3 or Race Driver Grid. Like, or even Grid Legends, right? I feel like they kind of take this sort of concept and just expand on it a little bit.
Sequel with enhanced shower scene.
This Fiat 500 is in the same class as all of these other cars, man. But yeah, there you can basically view all the cutscenes again. And now I'm not gonna show the fucking shower scene again. Go to only jail chat. Alright, and I think that covers it. It's a pretty cute game, honestly. I kind of like it. It has like its own style, and I wish we would see just more games like this one. Although we kind of do, but I don't know. There's just something special about the way this is like made stylistically and with the CGI cutscenes. I kind of miss games like this, you know, that just experimented and tried something unique. Hope we see more stuff like this in the future.
Well, what do you think? Even if unlikely, is a sequel to this game something you'd like to see in the future? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, especially to my Patreon and YouTube members, and James for editing this video. Special shoutouts for supporting my content go out to Sydney Shugini, Tyler49877, Buttermania, Chris and Kid, Johannes Mellis, Tommy, and 0567. What are some other obscure games I could check out? Share some of your favorites with me in the comments. Until then, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.
Joe really be balding? What? How? What? Where does that even come from? All right, let me put y'all on, man.
Just broke off of here. And it's supposed to bolt to this to keep the glass in place as it rolls up and down. And somebody slammed the door too hard and obviously broke it off. Alright, so I'm about to show you the ultimate nigga rig. But first, let me show you what happens when the glass rolls up because that thing is broke. Let me turn.
Is this a white man talking?
Sideways, there we go. Alright, here's what happens to the glass. It comes. Okay, there's no problem coming down, but when it goes up, as you can see, the glass starts leaning forward. The bracket starts moving out of place. Leaning forward. The bracket.
That's okay. That's okay. Oh my God.
It starts moving out of place. I got a solution for that shit, though.
That does look like a black hand. I'm so scared. Is he tan?
Sorry, the ultimate nigga rig. I rigs it all. Hold on a second. Put that right there. And I'll show you when I come back. And here we go. Let's watch this thing work. This is what I did. Let's see. Duct tape. Duct tape fits damn near everything. Look. Look at that shit. Boom.
And it worked.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm not really mad. Oh, his name is God. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. All right. I give it a pass. He's Mexican. All right, chat. That's a good one.